Alright traders, it's Wednesday morning, January 16th, 2019. Already 2019, guys. Can you believe that? High schoolers today were born in the 2000s. I was born in the 1900s. My goodness, I'm getting old. Today ended up being a scratch day. Guys, I'm training with small size. I'm feeling myself out, getting back in the groove of things. I really hope you're learning something. I ain't trying to waste your time here. There goes TBLT. I hope you guys are learning something. This is just a part of my journey. You know, I'm not going to be trading like I used to right now with 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 shares. I want to prove to myself right now with minimal share size that I'm consistent. Also, I want to prove to myself that my emotions are not going to drive my trading, in which today my emotions did take over one of my trades, which I would be pretty profitable on the day if that wouldn't have happened. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Alright traders, we got about a minute until the market opens on up. You guys know what I'm watching. My main watches out of the gate, of course, are TBLT. TBLT, why am I keeping this on watch even though it's up 200%? It's because Monday, MBOT, that was our leading gapper. Guess what? That was the best move of the day Monday. Tuesday, KTOV, that was our leading gapper on Tuesday. And guess what happened there? That one was the best move of the day yesterday. So TBLT, despite this being up 200%, FOMO is real, guys. FOMO is real on the land today. Will I be buying it at 367? Absolutely not. Going to wait for a pullback on TBLT, but what I am looking at is TBLT and CCCL. This one is coming right down to this trend line. We got solid levels of support right here at 210 on the chart and on the trend yesterday. If we pull up the 20-day chart, we have 210 support. It's coming right down to, we got several levels of support here. We'll be looking to pick up some CCCL around these levels. If we can come back down a little bit further, please, CCCL. We'll see how the market opens on up on this stock here. The market is open. We got CCCL, TBLT getting the spike at the start of the day. Oftentimes what happens with these gappers is what's called a gap and go, right? They'll gap and then right at the start of the day they'll go. That's usually what happens with these. A little spike at the start and then they just fade on off the rest of the day as shorts move into them. But what we've been seeing for the last few days is they don't just fade on off. Bulls come back in later in the day and squeeze out the shorts. CCCL is coming right down to 210. It's got a lot of buyers on it. I'm going to see what it's going to be doing around these levels. And they are getting chipped away. It looks like they're going to be selling on off here. So CCCL is cracking that trend. It's cracking that trend. I'm being patient with this one. And it's not really getting buyers moving into it right around these levels. But this is one of those variables I was talking about, guys. You knew my game plan was to pick this up around 210. That's areas of support. There's different variables to it. We got to see price action, good price action, buyers moving in and not just selling off really strong. And that's what we're seeing right now. Now, I could look to scoop this one up around these levels because it is selling on off pretty quick here. All right, I'm going to buy it at 193. I'm in CCCL. I want to buy it because it's just been kind of panic selling from 210. I think we can get a little bit of a pop back up to around $2 or higher on this one. I'm just going to sell right there at $2. That's where I thought it would pop up to, right around those levels. But guys, sometimes the plan gets a little changed depending on what the price action is like. This one gets sold off very quick. When we have a lot of selling, a lot of guys up in here who bought it long at 263, they're not seeing a bounce, they're not seeing a pop, then they're going to start panic selling. And you buy fear. You buy the fear when others are panic selling and you sell euphoria. When something's going straight up, that's when you sell it, or short sale. VHI, this one is perking up as well. Yesterday, we were uptrending rather nicely on it. I do have shorts available at CMEG. I want to see if this one can get a little bit higher. We got the 200-day at 423. If this one could get to around $4, that would be fantastic. Will it get up to around there? I don't know. I'm not going to trade it unless it does, though. This one is bouncing off of this trend line drawn from pre-market. I want to trap some shorts. That's what we did on KTOV yesterday. Yesterday on KTOV, we actually went red on the day and then faded under VWAP for a little bit, touched the VWAP about 2 or 3 times, kind of like we're doing right now. See, we're trying to get back above VWAP. We're not really doing it. We're sitting right above this trend line and right under VWAP. KTOV yesterday went red on the day, tried to get back above VWAP, couldn't do it, sold on off some more. Tried twice, and then the third touch, it was able to break that VWAP and get up through it. So that's what I'm going to be looking for on TBLT. Kind of the same thing. I want to trap some shorts, kind of break these trend lines. All right, I got in at 402, 150 shares at 402. About 150 more shares at 395. All right. I ended up panic selling that one right at about 381, guys. That one continued to keep dropping below what I was willing to risk. I was down way too much on it than what I wanted to be. This is frustrating, guys. I had the right idea here. Probably didn't give that one enough of a chance to really work for me. Alright, this is about the VWAP test number 2. We're going to go for that third one. This is probably going to be my last trade. I want this thing to retest the VWAP again. I want it to pull back right now and really let this one set itself up. TBLT is honestly the only stock that really has a lot of people in it right now. And look at how the volume faded off. Just fade, 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 fade. We need really good volume to move back into this. We're under VWAP now. This is looking just like KTOV did yesterday. Everything's fine there. I ended up panic selling, just really dumb, letting my emotions take over there. I want to go for this one more time because if my calculations are correct, we will get another VWAP test and may end up breaking that as well. Some bids, nice bids coming in right here. Alright, this is the second VWAP touch with lots of bulls coming into it. We have to get good sustainable volume on this VWAP break. Alright, now we're getting that sell-off is coming back below VWAP. This is just overcrowded, honestly. I'm watching this closely. I want to get more of a sell-off. Really, I want this thing back to 350, get squeezed, and then start popping and moving its way back on up. But I have a new rule in place, guys, just to make sure I don't blow up my account. If I lose twice on a trade, or if I have 2 red trades in a row, I'm done for the day. Alright, starter entry, 374 is what I'm in this with. SSR is turned on TBLT, and that's probably the reason why every single time it pops up to this trend line is when it gets sold off, because shorts have to place their shorts on the ask rather than hitting the bid. We'll see how volume's going to be around this trend line here. We need good volume moving into it. We need the volume to start ramping up here. This is where a lot of shorts are going to be having their orders at. Alright, I'll take it there. I just gotta be smart. That's where a lot of shorts are going to be having their orders. I'm convicted that this one's going to actually end up working on out rather nicely, but I can't trade my conviction. I gotta trade smart, and a lot of shorts are going to have their orders right on this trend line. So I gotta trade smart, guys. I get frustrated with myself because this is me versus myself in all reality. But I hope you guys did well today. Let me know in the comment section how you did today. A little bit of a strange day, not a ton of opportunities like I was expecting. It's going to end up being a scratch day. Well, up 60 cents. I don't know. What should I go do, guys? I'm going to go celebrate. Alright, traders, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to leave them down in the comment section below. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We will see you tomorrow.